What's up, y'all? We're gonna be checking out Molly Strip, Rilla. We got the sofa, surfing, especially from hashtag with the Molly Strip with Rilla, sofa, surfing, and everything with this one right here. Especially when it comes to Ridla with Molly Strip, and it's from the sofa, from surfing. Especially when it just has this from the surfing to sofa. So especially with this one right here, and then we got the Molly Strip, Ridla. So Ridla really just become and playing a part of this, like coming a part of this and everything else too. Especially when it comes to the surfing with the sofa, and then you got Molly strip. So especially with this whole one right here and everything else too, but especially from the surfing to the sofa to the Ridla Molly strip and this whole one right here.
Young Monty, you wildin'.
And you got skills. It was up against shoulder. Oh, feel my fuck out tugs. You know what it is.
Still got a band on booming D&D when I whip that line up. Catch me sofa surfing, I was with bro trying to get my grind up. Can you hear the Nokia ringing? I don't mean to brag, baby, that's my life. Should've known better, my dog can't niggas get burnt when they play with fire. Still got a band on serving, still got my dogs them birded. Yo bro, why you look so nervous? Pass me the wipe, I'll carry that burden. Still in the trap, I'm working, you know how it goes, man. I don't really show her attention, but I can bet she goes down. When something gets touched in wall from first, talk of the time that the Marleys did that. Better won't spin back, I'm on a block.
That he won't spin back and everything else too. He's on the block and everything else too. Especially how he just be having a whole style going. Especially when he be having a whole thing going, he be having some just it'll be some little going on, but it seems like it's something big going on because the whole thing, especially with the whole man, way it just be how he got the whole thing going, how he playing out the thing and everything else too, especially like this one right here. This is one of those, especially how the beat is going and how he just like he's really just going off of a one beat and everything else too, especially how the whole thing just be coming through.
It was up against shoulder. Oh, feel my fuck out tugs. You know what it is.
Still got a band on booming D&D when I whip that line up. Catch me sofa surfing, I was with bro trying to get my grind up. Can you hear the Nokia ringing? I don't mean to brag, baby, that's my life. Should've known better, my dog can't niggas get burnt when they play with fire. Still got a band on serving, still got my dogs them birded. Yo bro,
Still got the bandos. Hey man, especially with that, especially with him just trying to do his thing and everything else too. Especially when it is deep, when you're really trying to just, just do you and just play your part, like, and especially how the whole thing be going through and how he just be really playing his part and he be having the whole thing just mixed on and mixed off, like especially how everything else be going to, like, man, you gotta give it to him. 'Cause, man, he be making the whole thing just seem so just realistic, and when it just comes to the whole thing, the stylish and everything, like we having the whole thing.
the Nokia ringing, I don't mean to brag, baby, that's my life. Should've known better, my dog can't niggas get burnt when they play with fire. Still got a band on serving, still got my dogs them birded. Yo bro, why you look so nervous? Pass me the wipe, I'll carry that burden. Still in the trap, I'm working, you know how it goes, man. I don't really show her attention, but I can bet she goes down. When something gets touched in wall from first, talk of the time that the Marleys did that. Better won't spin back, I'm on a block, shots get dispatched. Niggas won't brag bad things that we've been had. They just hop to the porch and we've been tagged. If I'm with F blacked out like a bin bag, you don't wanna know what's in a gym bag. All of the things that I could've done, still I'm on a block with my hoodie on. Bro done him up like I would've done, pussy froze up like a bitch, he couldn't run. Multiple times that I
Ooh, man, come on. Hey, hey, especially with the whole thing, like they say, you play with fire, you know what comes with it and everything else too. Especially like he said, he's on the block with a hoodie on and everything else too. Man, you don't want to see what's all in the duffel bag and everything else too, in the bag and everything else too. So man, especially with that too, and they said they know Molly didn't did it, cause especially with this, like, too, man, especially with those things, like how you just setting Cetrus and coming from that, like he just had the whole thing just going in, man, just really just going in and going from there from like the whole thing, how it just really just going and playing that, like man, especially with the whole thing, like it don't be settling for less, like especially when it comes to a lot of these just temporary like bars and stuff like that, with the way they be playing and everything.
Done him up like I would've done. Puss froze up like a bitch, he couldn't run. Multiple times that I should've run, but I got a hard head, I'm stubborn. All about bread, I don't know about clubbing. Are you fucking with them? I don't know about cousins. Are you buzzing? And you must be. If you think that my guys, I'm slip. Rambo blade, attached to my hip. Any violation, shirts get ripped. Make a icy free turn blue like his crip, then he's back to the hustle. Call me Nick, me I rap about things that I actually did. They rap about life they don't actually live. Mum used to pray for a doctor, now she just prays that I don't get locked up. Let's see gang take flight like a copter. Baby 9 was the first time I roster. Grown now, want a Draco like knocked her. On the up block, tryna find me a roster. I ain't racist, it's a block stuff. Where you at, bro? Here on my blocker. Still got a band all booming D&D when I whip that light up. Catch me sofa surfing, I was with bro tryna get my grind up. Can you hear the knock you're ringing? I don't mean to brag, baby, that's my like up. Should've known better.
And you can't knock that, especially with the whole thing. Like he just really be, hey, you can't knock that, especially with the whole style too, and then that whole thing. Like you really just out here just, you know, putting you on and putting the whole thing on and just really just coming from that. Like you really just trying to go from there and hit this and make your next point and everything else too, especially with this. Like, man, you really got a point to it. Like, especially how the whole thing be playing and how the song be making sense. Like, it be making sense because, you know, he just really just doing him and everything else too, especially with the whole, like, thing coming.
Racist, it's a block stuff. Where you at, bro? Here on my blocker. Still got a band all booming D&D when I whip that light up. Catch me sofa surfing, I was with bro tryna get my grind up. Can you hear the knock you're ringing? I don't mean to brag, baby, that's my like up. Should've known better, my dog. All niggas get burnt when they play with fire. Still got a band all serving, still got my dogs them birded. Yo, bro, why you look so nervous? Pass me the whap, I'll carry that burden. Still in the trap, I'm working. You know how it goes, man. I don't really show her attention, but I can bet she goes down low. Let me tell you about my band, old diary, whipping up fleet, you might know it as Yola. Got my fair share OT drama, it took me a while, but I showed composure. Man, I just got a call from my knick-knack, saying bare shots try to trouble my soldier. So I spent 5 bills on a dot, send it up there like, yo, take over. You'll go to the hottest bando, boot down the door and lay it off twice. It happened at 8:30, I bet the whole spot will know by 8:45. Nice comfy, selling that light, and they all look down when he's pedaling back. It's funny, all it took was a dot, now all the shots are getting in line like. Whenever I need me, I'd rather give 15 like to Mikey. He drives me 100 miles whenever I re-up on Kylie. This thing too into her star signs, how about Pisces? Allow me. Now she's trying to act too feisty. Man, I think she watch too much Towie, miss me. The life that I...
Hey, feisty. Hey, with that right there, feisty. Especially with that right there, that was a different type of just thing coming in with that. Like he said, from feisty from everything else too, man. Especially the way he was doing 100, you know, everything else too when he be going in and doing, you know, going in and just going to go away to do your man. Especially with that, like especially how the whole thing just coming from a whole nother like tight thing. Like it'd be a strange thing going on, but especially with the whole thing, like how he just be coming in and just doing his thing and really just coming, like, man, that'd be a way off court thing, like, man, especially the way the whole thing be coming through.
Now she's trying to act too feisty. Man, I think she watch too much Towie, miss me. The life that I live is risky. Can't lie, that my old things history. Would've thought my new things from West Indies. Shout out to my new Habibti, stuck to me from West Indies. Shout out to my new history. Would've thought my new things risky. Can't lie, that my old things history. Would've thought my new things from West Indies. Shout out to my new Habibti, stuck to me even more than my Mindy. It's a mystery. Mask on my face trying to make one fly like a frisbee. You get me? Still got a band all booming D&D when I whip that light up. Catch me so.
Sheesh, man, the whole thing, man, the way he got the mask on, it would be like it's something, man, as he was, man.
I was with bro trying to get my grind up. Can you hear the knock you're ringing? I don't mean to brag, baby, that's my life. Should've known better, my dog. All niggas get burnt when they play with fire. Still got a band all serving, still got my dogs them birded. Yo, bro, why you look so nervous? Pass me the whap, I'll carry that burden. Still in the trap, I'm working. You know how it goes down low. I don't really show her attention, but I can bet she goes down low.
man, especially with this one right here, from Ridla and everything else too, from Molly Strip, Sofa Surfing, man, this one right here was way different, like, especially with the whole thing was playing and everything else too. Man, this one had like a different thing type of thing to it, but we got with the Sofa Surfing, so especially when it comes to Ridla with Molly Strip and everything else too. I feel like he just had a different thing, like man, the way he was just setting setting pockets and trends and everything else too, man. The whole thing, especially how he was just playing it and everything else too. Especially when it comes to that Ridla to the especially from the Molly. Like he said, I think that the Molly was doing and everything else too, especially how he was just coming from the first part. Like, man, the first thing was just really just destroying, distracting it and everything else too, especially from the whole thing, because it was really destroying the beat and everything. It was coming from a whole nother breathe and everything else too. But especially from this one right here. But make sure you guys comment and like